When a struggling single father accepts an unexpected dinner invitation from his ex-wife and her billionaire husband, he braces for polite small talk. But as wine flows and old memories resurface, every smile hides a secret. And one act before dessert will change everything. Elliot checked his reflection in the car window before stepping out. The glass showed a man who had tried too hard. The tie slightly off, the shirt a bit too crisp. He'd told himself it wasn't a big deal, just dinner. But the house ahead of him, sleek, white, glowing like a promise, said otherwise. The door opened before he could knock. "You're early," Claire said, smiling politely. It wasn't the smile he used to know. This one was controlled, managerial. She looked incredible, of course, effortless in a way that made his pulse flicker with something between nostalgia and regret. "Traffic was kind," he replied, stepping inside. The house smelled faintly of citrus and money. Her husband, Marcus Vale, billionaire investor, came out from the kitchen with a bottle of wine in one hand and a confidence that filled the room. "Elliot, finally we meet. Claire tells me you make a mean lasagna." Elliot chuckled, unsure if it was a compliment or a jab. "That was a long time ago." Dinner unfolded with the precision of a stage play. Every movement felt rehearsed. The pour of wine, the careful laughter, the pauses timed around the clink of silverware. Their son, Sam, sat between them. A teenager now, eyes flicking between the adults, like a referee who knew the rules but hated the game. "So, how's the photography going?" Claire asked, her tone light. "It's fine. Still teaching part-time. Keeps me busy." Marcus leaned forward, smiling too easily. "You should come by the gallery I'm sponsoring next month. Maybe we could get you some exposure." There it was, the subtle shift, the imbalance, a gesture that sounded generous but felt like charity. Elliot smiled thinly. "Thanks, I'll think about it." As they ate, fragments of memories slid through his mind. Laughter in their old apartment, fights that echoed in stairwells, the day she'd walked out with a single suitcase. It had been years, but sitting across from her now, time felt paper-thin. When dessert came, Marcus excused himself to take a call. The air softened. Claire reached for the plates, but Elliot stopped her. "Don't," he said quietly. "You always used to do that when you were nervous." She froze, then laughed lightly, embarrassed. "Old habits." He looked at her, really looked. Beneath the polished exterior, he saw the same restlessness that once bound them together. And in that instant, all the anger, the jealousy, the what-ifs, he felt them loosen. "Claire," he said, "you did what you had to." "We both did," she blinked, taken aback. "You really think that?" He nodded. "I do." Marcus reappeared, apologizing for the interruption, and Elliot stood. "Thanks for dinner," he said, meaning it. As he left, Sam followed him to the door. "Dad," he said, almost whispering, "that was weird." Elliot smiled, pulling him into a quick hug. "Yeah, kid, but sometimes weird is good." Outside, the night air was cool. He walked to his car, feeling lighter than he had in years. Not victorious, not defeated, just free.